to slowly bring you guys into Hanumanasana, one of the most popular yoga poses that people aim to achieve. And in English, we call it as a split leg. Requires a strong stretch on the hamstrings, flexibility on the hamstrings, and definitely don't forget your hip flexor as well. So we will moving into many like lunges, many of the forward bending. Let's try it out. Sit at the comfortable Vajrasana. You may have an options of sitting on the block, or if this is like too much for you, you just sit comfortably at cross leg. Turn the palms up, gently touch your thumb and the index finger. Roll the shoulder back and up. Relax the shoulder, close your eyes. Slowly breathing in and out. Just adjust and relax any part of the body that you feel that maybe a little bit tension. Just let it go. Awareness to the abdominal. Gently breathing in through the nostril. Feel that the belly expands. Slowly breathing out. Slowly pull in from the belly button towards the spine. Breathing in and out. While doing this, relax the whole body part by part. Let go all the thoughts, let go your mind, and let go the body. Slowly breathing in, belly expand. Breathing out, body relax, gently bring the stomach towards the spine. With full awareness, there's no rush. Breathing in and out. Awareness to the center of your palm. Relax your breath. Release the chin mudra. Palms in front of your eyes and look at your palm. Right, let's start. Sit, bring the both legs to the front. Bring it the distance of the split, open up the legs apart. The distance of the feet should be slightly more than the mat. So from here, keep the back round. Bring the chin touching the chest. So from here, you might already feel some stretching at the back of the neck. So round the back and allow yourself to fall forward. Your toes still point up to the ceiling. Just stretch the whole of your back. If you are doing this early in the morning, you might feel the whole back is pretty stiff, yeah? So you're stretching the back line. The aim is to release the whole back, the fascia line at the back, so it is not a must for you to force your head down to the floor, yeah? Just allow the breath to relax the whole body and bring you down. Wherever you are, as long as you feel that there's a maximum for you for today, stay and breathe. Slowly breathing in and out. Don't forget to bring the chin close to the chest. Then slowly relax the ankle as well. Enjoy the sensation at the whole of your back, partial of the back of the thigh, and even your calf. Slowly bring the head up, coming up. From here, bring the both legs in. Now with the both legs, extend to the front. Once again, chin tuck to the chest and hunch forward, round the back. Let the gravity decide how low you are going, how much you are stretching. You are not doing it forcefully, yeah? This stretch will allow you to release the whole of the back from the bottom of your feet to the heels, the calf, hamstrings, your buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, and as much as the neck at the back of the head until the top of the head. Don't forget to breathe. Give yourself some time to do this, yeah? It is very essential to have your back line being released, your fascia line being released before you move into advanced poses like Hanumanasana that require strong flexibility and stretch. Just focus on your breathing. Take it as a part of your practice. You will feel that you might be moving down very little by little. Slowly inhale, coming up, and exhale. Right? Bring the bend the both legs in. Let's come to the tabletop. From here, check the wrist, your shoulder in a straight line, knee and the hip joint in a straight line. You can flex the toes. Slowly inhale, round the back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Learn to be extra gentle with yourself. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Moving the hip joints, the shoulder joints. Move the whole body. Continue breathing in and out. The movement followed by your breath. Inhale, round the back. Exhale, arch. Inhale, round the back. Expand the back of the rib cage. Exhale, arch and stretch the throat. Right. Back to the tabletop. Bring the right leg up. So from here, just raise the right leg up from the hip joints here. 1, 2, 3. Belly gently pull in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Point the toes to the back. Imagine that you are using some awareness to point the leg to the back, and that's when you actually engage the glutes, yeah? So from here you are lifting the leg. You are not throwing your leg around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release, huh? You will tend to feel that it's a little bit tightened at the back of the thigh, yeah? That's the purpose of doing that. 4, 5, 6, let's repeat, yeah? 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Then the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you release. Knee off the floor. Come to the downward facing dog. Walking dog. Press the heels down slowly. Just be extra careful whenever you do this kind of deep stretching on your hamstrings. You shouldn't feel the radiated pain till the sit bone. You should feel stretch. Okay, just walk, keep walking. Slowly back to the downward facing dog, tailbone towards the ceiling, sit bone push to the back. Breathe here. Upper body long, shoulder away from your ear. Slowly raise the right leg up. Point the right leg to the ceiling. The back of the thigh push to the back. Release the right leg down and the left leg up. When you breathe in, you lift the leg up, yeah? Then continue to breathe there. Slowly release. Right. Bring the left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Right. Hand in front of the heart center. Inhale, draw a circle, raise the hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, hand on the thigh, look forward, flat the back, reaching the chin out. If the buttock push to the back, bring your body to the front. Slowly bend forward. Stay here, breathe. Drop the head down. If this is too much for you, please bring the hand on the shin bone and just flat the back. Breathe. Slowly release. Once again, look up. Hand on the shin bone. Or you can touch the fingertips on the floor. Keep the back flat and long. Chin out. Slowly release. Step the right leg to the back. From here, left leg to the back. Push your buttock back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Do the necessary adjustment. Pointer, tailbone up. Plank. Knee down. Half chaturanga. Roll the shoulder to the back. Inhale, rise up to cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward. Right leg forward, left leg forward, yeah? Inhale, coming up. Exhale, moving down. From here, once again, hand on the thigh. Chin out. Stay. And if this is very comfortable for you, you can bring the hand lower down or even alongside your both feet, yeah? Look forward. Breathe. Or you can drop the head towards the floor. Stay. Get used to the feeling of the stretch, the weight of the body pulling you down. Slowly inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot to the back, to the lunge pose. So the distance of the both feet, the front leg has to be 90 degrees, the back of the thigh, kick to the back. So you're not letting the leg loose down, yeah? You're just kicking the knee off the floor. Step the left foot, right leg to the back, downward facing dog. Stay at downward facing dog before one breath. Plank. Engage the thigh, yeah? Engage the thigh. You feel that the quads is working. By contracting the quads, you're actually relaxing the hamstrings. You need to work a lot on that. Knee down, half chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Right leg, step back. This time, bring the right knee down. Bring yourself up. As I mentioned from the beginning, we need definitely a strong stretch on the hip flexor. This is a very important requirement for you to do a proper and safe split leg. So this position itself is so important for you to have a good stretch. Yeah? Breathe. Focus on rolling the tailbone down, belly away from the thigh. So you can gently push a little bit against the front thigh. Yeah? Just bring the body down. As this is just the beginning of the session, just be gentle with yourself. Release. Straighten the front leg. Bring the left toes point to the ceiling. So now you feel a strong stretch at the back of the left thigh. Chin out and look forward. Bend the front leg. Release the hamstrings. Once feel the contraction of the front thigh, left thigh, yeah? And then now you stretch again. So from here, feel that you are contracting the front of the left thigh now. Imagine that you're lifting the kneecap upwards, engaging the quads. While doing that, you are relaxing the hamstrings. You can do a few rounds of that and bend the knee again. We're using some technique to release the muscles, yeah? Once again, straighten the front leg. Contract the quads and relax. Right, bend the knee. Back to the downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up to the ceiling. Breathe. So you point the legs towards the ceiling, but keep the hip facing down to the floor. Okay, step the right leg forward, left knee down. Switch to another side. Yeah? Bring the thigh, left thigh towards the floor and stay. Breathe. So when you are breathing in, just relax the hip flexor, the quads. Slowly release the palms down, straighten the front leg. Toes point. Stretch the calf as well, the back of the ankle as well. Bend the front leg. Once again, stretch. So from here, engage the quads, relax the back of the thigh. Engage the quads and relax. Engage and relax. Bend the leg again. And toes point. Bring the chest forward. Breathe. You can place your hand on the block if you want, right? Breathe. And release. Step back, downward facing dog. Bring the left leg up. Push the back of the right thigh towards the back wall. Raise the left leg high up. Upper body still holding long. Press against the floor. Slowly release. Plank. Knee down. Half chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Step the left foot forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale halfway up. Breathe. Stretch the back. Exhale down. Step the right leg to the back. Inhale, come up to the high lunge. So step low, land the back foot down, back heels down. straighten the front leg. The distance of the both heels should be about 3.5 feet away, or you can bring it slightly closer. Your back toes is pointing about 45 degrees to the corner. Make sure the pelvic is facing to the front, or you can step a little bit wider, have a wider stance. That means it doesn't mean that the heels have to be facing the heels. So you just feel that you're comfortable and not compressing the hip joints. Breathe here, inhale, hand on the hip, exhale, bend forward. So when your hand is putting on the hip joints, I want you to feel that you are actually folding from the hip, chin out and look forward. Feel the stretching on the back of the thigh and definitely a little bit outer part of the thigh as well. Breathe here. Slowly coming up. Hands alongside the ear, inhale, stretch the upper body long, exhale halfway down. Slowly release the palms down, look forward, breathe in, and exhale, stomach close to the thigh. You can bring the block, place your hand on the block if you need it. Slowly bring the nose towards the shin and rest the forehead on the shin bones. Make sure the buttock is still facing to the back, Breathe here. The back leg, outer part of the back foot still pressing down. Slowly inhale, look forward. Bend the knee, heels off, step back to downward facing dog. As you can see, I need to adjust the distance of the downward facing dog because the distance of the legs are different. Slowly step the right leg to the back. Come up to the high lunge. Land the back foot. Let's switch to another side. So from downward facing dog, you can see that I am going to adjust a little bit the distance. Bring the hip to the front. First round, hand on the hip, inhale, exhale, bow forward. So make sure that you are bending from the hip joint. So bring the right buttock to the back. You already feel the stretch at the back of the thigh. Don't forget to press the outer part of the left foot down. Slowly inhale, coming up. Hand alongside the ear, inhale, exhale, halfway down. Reaching to the front, hands down, chin out. Okay, from here breathing in, as you're breathing out, bend down. Stomach close to the thigh. The whole buttock is still facing to the back. Try not to compensate your posture by adjusting, like pushing your buttock to one side. This will reduce the stretch that you are supposed to have. So if this is too much for you, you can just stay a little bit higher up. Right? Breathe. We're doing an intense side stretch here. Slowly look forward, inhale. Step back to the downward facing dog. You can do a little bit of walking dog. Breathe. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Let's continue. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, hands up, hands on the thigh, chin out. Exhale, move down, step the right leg to the back. Right knee down on the floor. Inhale, coming up. Continue our stretching on the hip flexor. You can see that there will be a lot of repeating move. It is necessary for us to keep doing that in order for us to release the right muscles. Breathe. Bring the knee really low. So now bring the elbows down. So you can walk the left leg a little bit to the left. Just try to bring the right thigh really close to the floor. Bring the left knee close to the outer part of the left arms. Breathe. Okay. From here, coming up, Straighten the front leg. Toes point. Bend forward. Bend the knee. To lunge pose. Once again, stretch and bend. One more. Bend the knee. And once again. Toes point. Tuck in the toes. Step back to downward facing dog. Switch to another side. Right leg forward. Coming up. So from here, bring the palms down. Elbow down. Stretch the front of the leg. You can see that I'm hugging in my right leg to the outer part of my right arm. Breathe. So I'm still pressing my left hip down to the floor. Slowly come up. Bring the hands back. Straighten the front leg. Bow forward. Bend the knee. Straighten the front leg. Bow forward. One more. Right. Step the right leg to the back. Walking dog. Bring the right leg up. Inhale. So this itself is it will determine like actually whether you will be able to do it or not for the Hanumanasana. Because this itself is like a standing split, yeah? Slowly release the right leg down. Now the left leg up. Pelvic still facing down to the floor. Slowly release. Plank. Knee down. Half chaturanga. Shoulder away from your ear. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale. Coming up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step the right leg to the back. Right knee down. Coming up. Stretch the front. Okay. If you want to have a further stretch, you can bend the back leg and press it down. Okay? Just breathe here to have an extra stretch. Press the back of the heels towards your buttock. Definitely it's a stronger stretch for your quads. Breathe. If you bring the body high up, it's even stronger stretch. If you bring the body forward, it will reduce the stretch. Right, slowly release. Elbow down. Bring the forehead down if you want. Hand can go further. Slowly come back. Tuck in the toes. Step back to downward facing dog. Switch to another side. Press it down. So again, bring the left leg down. Touching the back heels to the buttock. Just be extra careful when you try to do this. It is definitely challenging. Breathe. Slowly release. Bring the elbow down. Or this time, the forehead down. Breathe here. Slowly come up. Step back. Downward facing dog. Walking dog. Right. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Release. Right. You can have the block in front of you. Let's do the deeper forward bend. Legs follow the hip width apart. Roll the tailbone up so that your whole body is reaching to the front. So if you don't need it, you just place the fingers, cupping the fingers on the floor, reach your chin out. Breathe. So from here, slowly bow down. Remember, the folding is from the hip joints, not from the lower back. Yeah, your body is still keeping long and tall. Yeah, then you're moving down to the forward bend. Breathe here. Slowly inhale, reaching out. Exhale, bow down. So if you want to go further, you can wrap around the hand at the back of the calf, yeah? Bring the whole body down. Breathe. Slowly inhale, coming up. Palms on the floor. Step back to the downward facing dog. Breathe. Plank. Knee down. Half chaturanga. Inhale. Rise up to the cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Right. Let's come to the pig pose. The Hanumanasana. Just be, as I mentioned many times, just be extra careful whenever you want to do this. To have a block around you will be very handy if you have to use it to support at the back of the thigh, right? So let's continue. From the downward facing dog, come back to your downward facing dog, yeah? Breathe. So now you feel that the back of the hamstring is definitely at ease at the moment. Shouldn't be any tightness anymore. Step the left foot forward, right leg down to the floor. So from here, stretch your front leg once again to half Hamunanasana. So if you're feeling very tight already, so just stay. So you have many options from here. Just feel that the stretching is happening, right? Otherwise, put aside the block. So from here, walk the front leg a little bit to the front. So you are bringing the right thigh closer to the floor now, yeah? So you can keep walking the right leg forward until you're able to push your heels forward and bring the left toes pointing the ceiling. Right. So if this is all right for you, you can just stay here to get used to the stretch. Huh? Now this is when you might need the block to support. Maybe today this is your options for your Hanumanasana, your split leg, right? Just feel comfortable. Or from here, slowly bring the body up. You are actually sitting the pelvic down to the floor. My pelvic is still facing to the front. Strong stretch at the back of the hamstrings. And stay. Tailbone still point down to the floor. Left toes point. Right? To come up, be careful. Slowly press down to the floor. Bring the left leg in. And come to the lunge pose. Okay? Step the left leg back. Just relax the both thigh. Let's switch side, yeah? Step the right leg to the front. Left knee down. Okay? So from here, straighten the front leg once again. So remember that you always have the option to do a half split instead of a full split, yeah? So just point the toes, have the stretch, that's it. Otherwise, if you want to go further, you can walk the front leg to the front. You can see that I'm almost not moving the back leg. Just adjust a little bit. Because if you're moving too much on the back leg, try to push a little bit to the back, you tend to sway the pelvic to one side. So once I'm happy with the front leg, point it up. My pelvic is still facing to the front. And now I'm sitting my pelvic downwards. As I mentioned, if there's a gap, just comfortably sit on the block. This will be good, right? Otherwise, keep the body up, press the pelvic down to the floor. Be careful with the lower back. That is why the preparation is very important. Roll the tailbone down, the pelvic is still facing to the front. You will feel the stability of resting, and even your hands is off. Right? You can point the toes up if you want. Breathe. Slowly release. Bring the right leg in and step back to the downward facing dog. Bring the both knee down. Push the buttock back. Slowly rest at the child pose. Just breathe here. Relax the whole body. Let go the pose. Let go yourself. Let go your mind. Breathe and rest. Slowly come up to the tabletop. Bring the body down to the floor. Let's do some counter pose here. Support the forehead with the both hands stacked. Slowly raise the left leg up. Point the left leg to the back and lift it up. Breathe. Relax the left leg. Now the right leg. Point it to the back and lift it up. Slowly release. From here, now two legs. Point to the back. Lift them up. Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Once again, leave it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Palms in front beside your chest. Slowly come up to the cobra, low cobra. Stay. Breathe. Press the pelvic bone down. Both legs press down. Slowly push up. Come to the seated position. Extend the both legs to the front. Bend the both legs. Let's do a reverse tabletop. Slowly inhale, press up. Push the pelvic up high. Contract the buttock. Quads engage. Push it up. Stay and drop the head if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. One more. For this time, if you want to do a reverse plank, go ahead, yeah? Or you can just do the reverse tabletop, up to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Right. Sit tall. Turn the body to the right. Just gently bow forward. Do a soft twisting. Yeah? Slowly come back up. Turn to the left and bow forward. Slowly come up. Bend the both legs in. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. You may repeat the first few rounds of the practice a little bit longer, a little bit more times before you actually practice the pig pose. It will be definitely helpful for going deeper in this posture. Always remember, safety first, listen to your body, right? Namaste.